Sometimes it feels, or a lot of the time, it feels like we're hardwired for stress. I've had clients who say to me, this is just how I am. Like, this is in me. I've been stressed since I was 8 years old. I went all through school like a nervous wreck. So sometimes it feels like we're hardwired, and that's for a very good reason. Because when we're very, very young, even before the age of 1, something can happen that imprints on our nervous system. We call it trauma, but it doesn't have to be like you were kidnapped or something really terrible happened. It's very normal life events, like here I am in a diaper, wet, hungry, I'm crying, and no one has picked me up. It might only have been 5 minutes. But to that child, the feeling is no one's coming to get me, and that imprints on the nervous system. Or it might be as a 10-month-old, you get taken to the babysitters for the very first time. So you're left with a stranger and you feel like, you must not be important. You're being given over to someone you don't know. So those kinds of events imprint on the nervous system even before a child has language. And then that child decides, I'm not important, the world is scary, I must not be lovable if they're giving me to someone else, all of those things. So it feels like hardwiring because it starts very, very early and it gets right into the nervous system. And then the nervous system starts operating through life like that's the truth. I'm not important, or I'm not lovable, or life is scary. And then we work really, really hard. We're always nervous and scared, or we try to be perfect so that we can be lovable and be worthy and not left behind. It all happens when we're very, very young. But it's not hardwired, because hardwired means how the design was created, right? Your hardwired computer. It's not the design. What happens on the computer is some software gets loaded and it's like a virus. And now that virus is in the computer, but through a software, not through the hardware. Our hardware is the way God designed us. There is no flaw. But the software, the virus, is that early imprinting on the nervous system. Those things that have us make a decision about ourselves that then create all of our life. Our health, it stays in our body, the nervous system stays triggered on. Our relationships, we're guarded, we're fearful, we're anxious. But like a virus, it can be removed. You can get that programming off your nervous system.